So please tell me I'm not the only one who remembers a show called The Lyricist Lounge. It was an MTV show that ran for about 2 seasons, and it combined comedy and hip hop. Like, they would have rappers on stage with a bunch of different actors, and they would do comedy sketches. And they would also have musical guests, and sometimes those musical guests would also be in these sketches, like Mos Def. I think this is when I realized that he was actually an actor before he became a rapper. And I mainly remember 3 main things about this show. One, as far as I know, this was the introduction to the world for Tracy Ellis Ross. She might have been in more sketches than anybody on this thing, outside of D'Artagnan Edmonds over there to the right, who some of y'all might remember from Deliver Us from Eva. God, I ain't thought about that movie in forever. And he's attached to the second thing. I remember he did a skit wanting people to send in videos of them doing really stupid stuff. And in my head, that was like the last episode of the show. But right after that, Jackass started. I ain't saying Lyricist Lounge led to the Jackass, but, coincidence, which I don't believe in. And the show was pretty much based on the Lyricist Lounge, which went on in New York. I think the rappers that were on the show were actually like a part of that original, because I think one of them, Wordsmith, all the way up there in the top, was on the original Lyricist Lounge album. And that brings me to the third thing. When they brought out the Lyricist Lounge 2, oh boy, this is one of my all-time favorite albums. And it had this banger on it, Oh No, featuring Mos Def, Nate Dogg, and Pharoah Monch. I can still hear it, oh no! This show was ahead of its time. But due to the fact it went over budget, it got cut short, and we got robbed with only 2 seasons. Please tell me I'm not the only one.